Are you struggling learning all the information there is to know for a helicopter check ride? I feel your pain. I failed my first helicopter private pilot check ride over 20 years ago, and it was a very hurtful event. And back at that time, there wasn't anything really to study other than one-on-one study with your instructor and going home and studying a great big pile of books. Well, after that failure, I had to study really hard, and I created my own notebook and formed my own form of training. Anyway, all these years later, I'm the creator of something called Helicopter Online Ground School. And we've had such huge success, and I'm going to let you hear from some of our members here shortly. But this is the Hogs Wall of Fame behind me here, where our members send in their pictures after they get past their test. We have private pilot, instrument pilot, commercial pilot, and certified flight instructor. And they all have monthly options, month by month. So you can take any one of those courses as a monthly option, and we help you with prepare for the written test. We help you prepare for the oral test. We help you prepare for the flight test. We do all those things. So we have written test practice in the site. Each membership, we go through a series of lessons. Each lesson has a series of videos under each lesson. We have progress tracking, so you can watch your progress as you're going through the course. Shows you how much of each video you have had completed. If you want to mark them as incomplete, you can always go back and recheck the one or watch the ones again that you didn't see the first time. We built all this to help you get through the rating. And again, because I know what it's like to fail, I became an instructor and, helped a lot of people in the last 20 years. And about 8 years ago, well, going on 9 years ago now, I developed an online ground school course. And it's been amazing. And again, we just have so many people we've helped. It's just freaking awesome. So we have monthly memberships available. And what I want to tell you is the private is standalone. So you can start with just a private pilot membership. If you're wanting to go for commercial, commercial includes the private membership. Or if you want to do certified flight instructor, that includes commercial. And that also includes private. So it's either private or commercial that includes the private, or certified flight instructor that includes private and commercial. So you can work through these as you need to, and because they're monthly, you can sign up and you can keep the training as long as you like. You can cancel anytime. You can work on just the private for a while, take a break, get through your test, come back and work on instrument, or come back and work on commercial, or the certified flight instructor. And then this instrument course was added after the other courses, so it's actually a standalone course. So all 4 of these have monthly options. Any one of these courses, we have a 24-hour test flight. So when you sign up, you won't be billed for the first 24 hours, so there's no risk to go in and check it out. You have to sign up with your credit card, but you can go in for the first 24 hours, check out our training, see if it's right for you, and it will not bill you until after 24 hours. So you can go in, take a look, and make an informed decision about whether it's right for you or not. So I'm going to go ahead and let you hear from some of our members so you can hear exactly what they're saying, and they come from all the different ratings. Let's go ahead and roll that now.
Hey, this is Todd Berry in Manassas Airport in Northern Virginia. I just wanted to shout out to Kenny, Gary, Taz, Chris, and everybody at Helicopter Online Ground School. I just passed my check ride. It's been a long haul, but I finally did it with the help of Hogs and Helicopter Online Ground School. Thanks, guys.
Stop by and see us.
Absolutely. Well, I did it with Hogs, and I can't thank Kenny and Gary and the entire crew for all the hard work that you have done and put together. I wouldn't have these 3 ratings if it wasn't for Helicopter Online Ground School getting me prepared and making sure that I have the right knowledge and the proper preparations for each individual check ride. So once again, thanks the Hogs crew, Kenny.
Thank you. Thanks for coming to see us again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Hogs, this is Kyle. It is July 18th. Just passed my instant check ride, and I just want to say I wouldn't done it without y'all. Just want to thank everybody for helping me out, and shout out to Taz for always hearing me writing him and complaining to him. Kenny for reaching out and all of y'all done. Everybody else in the video that helped. So I thank y'all, and would make a better video, but I'm tired. But thank you.
So I stumbled upon Helicopter Online Ground School about 2 years ago now, maybe 2.5. And I was the kind of learner that could be in the books all the time, and I'd get to the end of the page and not remember what I just read. I realized I'm more of a visual learner, and I decided to purchase Kenny's commercial ground school course. And with the PowerPoints and the in-cockpit footage, the out-of-cockpit footage, all the explanations, was an excellent supplement for what I was reading in those books. And after a 4-hour oral interview, the examiner told me I was above average, and he even offered to write me a letter of recommendation when it came time to apply for jobs at the end of my check ride. So it helped me out tremendously, and I cannot thank Kenny.
Hey Hogs, this is Kyle back again. It is July 19th. I just did my commercial. I got my commercial rating. I would say thank you for all you've done. I would say thanks to Superior County Choppers in Sevierville for letting me come here and get my license. Just want to say thank everybody in the video. Without you, I don't know if I could do this. I watch your videos when I'm cooking and cleaning, and it's a big help. So everybody put in all the hard time that you got me to where I am. So say thank you. If you haven't got Hogs, get it. And Kenny, you know where to send my shirts.
I recently taught a student of mine at our school. He was doing a private pilot and 3-week course that we offered, which is an extenuous course. It's super fast. I have to do a lot of training with the students and get them up to par within the 3 weeks, because most of them have come on visas, so they don't have much time to spend. A particular student of ours, his name was Johan van der Walt. He came to our school, and I set him down with ground school with another instructor of ours. And the first day, I looked in his folder and it said review. Well, I figured that the instructor wasn't doing their job, so I looked in and I scheduled my own ground school with him. And sure enough, it was a review. I was appalled by all the knowledge that he had. And I asked him, hey man, what did you do? Well, he said, well, this Helicopter Online Ground School thing. He's like, it's awesome. You get on there, and he was like, it takes you everything that you even need to know. And I said, wow. So we quizzed for a little while, and I figured, hey, he's pretty content. I would leave it at that. He can go on for his check ride. I'll give him the sign off for his oral part. So a couple days later, I told him, hey, get your written knocked out. He got his written knocked out. We flew for the whole entire 3 weeks, and he finished it up. The easiest student that I had, it was an honor for me to work with him because he already knew everything that he was talking about. Super easy gentleman to get along with. He passes oral perfectly, passes flight tests perfectly. He had no stress throughout the whole entire 3 weeks because all he had to focus on was the flying, because like I said, he got his written test done within the first 3 or 4 days that he was there. So that was awesome job on his part. An awesome job on Kenny's part. Great job, fellas.
I'm here at Superior County Choppers in Sevierville, Tennessee. Just want to let you know, over the weekend, November 10th, 11th, yeah, one of them, I completed my C5 CFII. I just want to say thank you for all the help you did. For me, Hogs is more than just an online ground school. It's more than that. Every time I had a question, y'all always answered it on time. Y'all made it very personal. Each person means something to y'all. And it's very nice to see someone out there that really cares about you. So also thank you for all the help you've done. And I'd like to have a shout out to my instructor, Nick, who got me and other guys single-handedly through instrument and commercial and had a big role in getting both of us through CFI and CFII. You know, let me give him a see. This is Nick.
What's going on, Hogs?
So say thank you and have a good day.
So thank you again. That's awesome.
Yeah, I found your site the same way a lot of other people do. The first school I attended didn't even talk about ground school.
Right.
They didn't even mention ground school. It wasn't even an option. The owner just wanted to fly.
Yep.
And I used yours as definitely an immersion tool. You know, it was every day,
right?
Most of the day for a long time. And especially the word-for-word emergency procedures. I watched that section in great repetition.
Nice.
And it just, I can still hear the words, you know what I mean? If you're just reading through the POH, you know,
right.
As simple as it was.
Nice. I know.
Hey Kenny, it's Jordan, and I'm in Las Vegas, and it is done. I want to thank you for your courses. I travel a lot, and I had a really huge challenge assimilating the knowledge base necessary to pass my check ride. I'd already passed the written test when I ordered your course, and it took me 2 years to get my license, and the helicopter ground school really helped me immensely in the final preparation for my check ride. There were a lot of times in the process that I really questioned whether I actually could get this done, and your training really did help me along the way. So I want to thank you. I'm certified in the Robinson R44. I did my check ride in the Clipper 2 in Vegas, and you're looking more and more like Kiefer Sutherland every day. So anyway, I love the new videos. Thank you, and hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Real quick, Jamie, just give us the brief overview of just a little bit of struggle that you had and why you decided just to come up here and just get it done.
Well, everybody's busy. We all have things to do,
Yep.
and trying to get our schedules lined up.
Yep.
It's pretty difficult. So I bought your online ground school and felt I needed to get more of a grip on things, and I did that. And just going through it, and I thought, well, maybe Kenny can help me out trying to get this thing done. I was getting tired of it, and just tired of all the struggles. And
he's been at ground school for about a year. After the fact, I said, hey, is there anything that the examiner asked you during the check ride that we hadn't covered or wasn't in online ground school? And your answer was,
nope, you covered everything. I mean, your videos really helped me out a lot. I mean, the books are overwhelming, and there's so many documents for that. Your videos clear it up, and it works.
And it works.
It worked for me.
Yep. So,
and I'm already to do the commercial now.
Yep, he's going to go back.
Hello, my name is Jason, and I'm coming to you from high atop the city in Atlanta, Georgia. I just wanted to talk to you today about Helicopter Online Ground School. I got the course about 2 months ago, and I started working my way through it. And then, of course, the last week before the check ride, I kind of was freaking out, and so I did a lot of cramming with it. And I was really concerned about the oral part of my check ride. I felt like I could do the maneuvers and things, but I was really concerned about the oral. The course is very comprehensive. It goes over everything you're going to need to know. In fact, it helped me quite a bit with my written, and on my oral, I passed it with flying colors. In fact, I was in the oral with a guy who he was going for his commercial, and I felt like I could answer probably 95% of the questions that he was being asked. So it's going to completely prepare you to get your private pilot's license. So I highly recommend it, and I'm really excited because I just got mine yesterday. Here it is right here, my temporary airman certificate. And so I hope to see you on the inside of the members area, and I hope to see you.
So as you can see, I couldn't make this stuff up. I really couldn't. It's been flipping amazing. So not only do we have the 24-hour test flight, we also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can see the entire course for 24 hours, which is different than a lot of other online schools where they just want to give you a sample. You can see our full course. Then you can go month to month. And let's just start off by how you unsubscribe. Let's say you get part 12 hours in and you decide it's not right for you right now. You just go in the settings in the lower hand left corner and remove your credit card information, or you go into PayPal and end the subscription there. And then if you decide to keep the training, you can go month to month. You can say get 2 or 3 weeks through the training. You've got what you needed. You're ready to take your test. You can unsubscribe the same way, going to the lower left-hand corner and removing your information, or going to PayPal and end the subscription. So it's a beautiful thing that we're giving you the 24-hour test flight, and that we're giving you the 30-day money-back, no-hassle guarantee. We're working with you step by step, video by video, walking you through, and we cover the books you're going to need, and we just start covering all the pieces and parts, and we go through step by step for each rating. And again, we're helping you with the private, commercial, CFI instrument. You can pick any one of those packages that you need. We love helping people. We'll be celebrating 8 years online, March 1st, 2020. And this thing has just been incredible. And the amount of people that we've been able to help. Of course, when I started this, I wanted it to be a success, but it's went beyond what I thought I could do. I mean, I thought I could do it or I would have never tried it, but just the amount of people. And they tell us, they're excited when they send in their picture. Man, I just smoked my check ride, and they're all excited, and they They want to send their picture in the moment, and we love that, right? And that's why we've taken the time and effort to build the Hogs Wall of Fame, because we're proud of each and every one of them. And I know how hard it is to learn all this information. You know, it's like a college degree. I mean, it's a lot of information. And when you try to sit down and study with just a whole pile of books, man, does it get overwhelming. And there's still a certain amount of books that you're going to have to need, but you need to know how to look through them. You need to know how to look stuff up. You'll still have to do some reading on your own, but by going through the videos, we help you with that. We help ease that overwhelm. And trust me, I'm the king of freaking overwhelm. That's why I failed the first time, but that's why I built the training that I have now, and we've had amazing success. I've been teaching for 20 years. Love helping people. I've always went the extra mile to help people out. So there's no risk to you. Right here on the page, there should be a sign up. Again, enter your credit card information. You got 24 hours to check it out. Then you also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And then on here on the helicopterground.com page, there is a professional pilot package. You can go to that video now to check out more about that, but that's basically all 4 of those courses combined, and that does not expire. That's a one-time fee. You keep it for as long as what you need it. It doesn't expire. It will always be there for you. So depending on your budget and what works for you, you could do the monthly option. You could also go for the big professional pilot package if you're going that professional pilot route and you need all of that training and you don't want to worry about a monthly fee or a subscription and all that kind of thing. That's always an option too. So thanks for checking us out. Sign up, and we'll see you on the inside of Helicopter Online Ground School.